We struck gold again this week. I'm loving the gold. Man, we hit a spot, and I went about probably 10 blocks straight down the edge, and didn't get a single coin, not one hit. Came back about $5. I said, I got to go somewhere else. Came back about 5 blocks. Got a ring. All of a sudden, I hit a ring. That's the first target was a ring. I said, Dad, that's pretty good. Anytime you're hunting and you start to get targets, you got to slow down, stop, and grid that area off. And that's what I did. When I hit that ring, I said, okay, unusual because I hadn't got any other targets, right? So I was going down the shoreline, so I started gridding. Back and forth, I started hitting all kind of coins, 3 rings, 3 earrings, all in about a 100-foot area. Got past that area, nothing. The bottom had gone down and kind of came back up. And what had happened, they had eat out close to all the targets. Because when heavy targets sink down and when it gets covered up, they don't move. You'll have to wait to be exposed again to get to them. So that's what had happened in this one area. So anytime you're hunting and you start to get a target, slow down and start getting out. If y'all see me jump, 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 beach, 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 that's what I'm looking for, those heavy target areas. And I was going to go to 2 more beaches. I didn't even leave that area. I stayed right there, dug 3 rings, like I said, a bunch of other stuff. So definitely, well, I think that's gold ring number 22 for 2025. So not bad. We did go day before yesterday and hit a lost ring and recovered that. So we did another ring recovery. Last week I reported on the Cartier ring that I found. Well, Cartier look-alike ring, because what happened, the gold's real. It's actually 21K, and most Cartier rings are 750 or 18 karat. This one was 21K. The gold was real. Spectrum analyzer said, yes, that is real gold. I scratched everything. Who fakes a Cartier and uses 21 karat versus 18? I don't know. But a couple of my subscribers, some of y'all, sent me emails and saying, I have found fake Cartier rings, but the gold is real, and that's exactly what mine was. So very interesting that somebody does that. I would have never thought that somebody would fake a Cartier and use real gold. Every Cartier you normally find, is fake, fake, fake. They got the numbers, everything on it, but they're fake. This one was real. Didn't have the numbers on like a regular Cartier, but the gold was real in it. So it's kind of interesting. That's the way it worked out. And speaking of gold, I just looked just a minute ago, $3,995 an ounce. It's going to break $4,000 tomorrow, I think. Unbelievable. The price of gold is going through the roof. I'm questioning whether I should cash in. I usually cash in all my gold at the end of the year. I'm thinking about cashing in now, do my little closeout video and just add things in, because I don't know if it can hold. Once it breaks 4,000, my smelter buddy, he said, I think once it breaks 4,000, everybody's going to cash in and it's going to drop. So you just never know. That's one of those things you're just guessing at. You don't ever know. But anyway, we're going to think about that. Let's see what we're going to do. Y'all know I do the crabbing this time of year, and they are at the peak. We went 2 bushels every time we go. In the last week, I picked 10 pounds of crab meat, just on the crabs that I got. 10 pounds. I just tonight, just before I did this video here, did over 50 crab lumpia and several crab cakes, or devil crab actually. I'm getting my freezer right, getting ready for the winter. I tell you a little story actually before we went out crabbing a few days ago. I look in the rearview mirror and there's a hose going down the street attached to my trailer. I said, what in the world happened? So I go back there and look, and oh my God, I look at it and it's got the pipe that came out of my garage. What happened when I washed the boat or whatever, it got hooked on my trailer. When it pulled off, it yanked it out of my garage. The whole pipe, the feed thing, flooding the whole garage, water going everywhere. Oh my God, it was a disaster. I got a shut-off valve for the garage, so I was able to cut that off. But before we even got that far, I started pumping my bulb on my boat. It wouldn't pump. I didn't know what was wrong. Come to find out, there's a little feed tube that goes down to the tank, and it had cracked in here, and it was sucking air. Had to take that out. We just put a hose in there for that day. I got a new one I just installed a few minutes ago. That's done. I'll put a picture up there if I remember to do it. But what else do we have? Oh, my trot line. Y'all see it hanging off the side of the boat? This is The third time this has happened, I forget to take it off when we're finished. Pull up to the pier, bam! Look back, the trot line come up, snaps it right off. Snap that off! I tell you, I had more mishaps that day than I've had in a long time. My trailer, what the boat goes on, it had flipped sideways. Always trouble when you're out there having adventures. So don't always think you just go run out and have fun and come back in. Always some issues you got to deal with. But anyway, we got everything taken care of. I did go out to the ring I think I told you all about that I was looking for up in the Rappahannock River. The guy feels like he lost it in the road. He's helping some kayakers that turned over. I think it went to a kayak, I'm not sure. But I searched for 4 straight hours. Nothing. I mean, I found a bunch of stuff, but no ring. I feel certain I would have found it. I might even go back and try one more time, but I don't think it's in that river because I think I would have found it. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got a Civil War show coming up. I told you all about it before. Civil War military show up near Richmond up there. bulletandshell.com. I'll put a link down in the video description. I'll put the contact information. If you want to get a booth up there, give them a call. Give a call. And tell them the Gigmaster sent you. I want to get a table to set up. You know, if you got some good stuff to sell up there, they love showing off all the different artifacts and relics that you found. If you want to sell some up there, give him a call and he'll take care of you. All right, what else we got going on? All right, hey, I want to show y'all one more thing. Some of y'all ask me, what do you wear on your feet when you're out here? Because I'm in the water almost every day. And I wear boots. Even on dry sand water, I'm always wearing boots. I've been wearing these over a year. So I'm pretty happy with them. They're right there. I'm going to put a link to these down in the video description if y'all want to check it out, Amazon. Over a year. Now, I'm not going to tell you, they're starting to wear out. You can see a little hole here. I still wear them. Another little tiny hole there. One thing you do have to do every time you come in is you got to wash these zippers off because sand gets these zippers and they don't want to go up and down. So you have to wash these zippers off so that they work good. So definitely got to do that. And I also wear these right here. These are little neoprene socks. They're actually nice. They got a nice softness on the bottom, so as you're walking over rocks and all, it actually helps. Even though this is pretty good here, but it helps that too. I'll put a link to these in the video description also. Just want to show y'all what I use. I know some of y'all asked me, so I just want to let y'all know on that. Don't forget, if y'all have anything really cool finds and all, send them to me. I love to show them every week to everybody to enjoy y'all's finds. I love to see your finds, so send them to me. All right. It's a rough week, man, I tell you. We're going to get out tomorrow for sure. And I'm still getting out with my wetsuit. So right now we're still getting the water. It's not that bad. But that's not going to last much longer for me because I don't like the cold. Anyway, I appreciate all y'all coming along with me. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. We'll see you tomorrow on another adventure. Stay tuned.